signal, confirmation, fresh air. In this educational video, I will run through the simple set of rules that I believe all traders should follow. By the end of this video, I'm hoping that every time you trade, that you hear my dulcet tones shouting signal, confirmation, fresh air. Let's get on with this lesson. So today we're going to look at a simple concept that all traders should use, whether you're trading futures, forex, crypto, stocks, whether you're looking at swing trading, scalping, day trading. This simple equation is very important. First you get a signal, then you need the confirmation, and then you need fresh air. That will equal trading opportunities. And we're going to use software in this particular case to show you that, because we use software and algorithms to actually make life a lot easier, to give us that visual representation on the chart so we can make that very simple process even easier. So first of all, let's look at the signal generator we're going to use today is the xBrat Slingshot. So this is a trend trading with pullbacks type of strategy. So for example, something moves up and then you get a pullback. We measure that pullback and then we look for the slingshot and give signals in the same direction of the trend. We also look at trend failures. Okay, so we can trade those trend failures, and this is on short, medium and even long-term trends with stocks, for example. So the confirmation really is we use our xBrat bias depth heat map. So we have bias on 6 higher time frames. So, and we'll see that on the chart. So what we're looking for is, if we get a bullish signal, we're looking for a bullish bias on 6 different higher time frames. So we've got confidence, and that's that confirmation. We have the bullish, neutral, or even bearish. It's a go, no-go gauge. So when we've got the signal, we need that confirmation. No bias confirmation equals no trade. Fresh air. So we're going to use the xBrat Guardian zones for fresh air. So these are multiple time frame support and resistance zones. So they're totally automated on your chart. And if you're on a 5-minute chart, it will put the 5, the 15, the 30, the 60, the daily, the weekly zones on there and overlay them all in different colors and give you those confluences of those zones. We need a minimum risk reward and what I call fresh air. So when we've got the signal and we've got a confirmation, we need fresh air to trade into. And this allows us to, this software allows us to identify that fresh air. No fresh air equals no trade. Very, very simple process. So let's look at these. So we get a signal, but no confirmation, but we get some fresh air. That still equals no trade. We get a signal, we get confirmation, but we get no fresh air. It still equals no trade. You've got to follow the process and the rules. If we get a signal and we get confirmation and we got fresh air, it equals a trading opportunity. These 3 simple rules are very easy to follow. And there's no exceptions. This is the hard stop rule. You need to, this again, signal, confirmation, fresh air. One of those don't match up, you do not take the trade. Let's have a look at some examples here. So this is the Slingshot, and this is on ES. It's on a Unirenko. It's on quite a fast time frame here. So first of all, let's talk about this behavior. This move comes down, and below, this is a 15-minute zone. It breaks through. It pulls back into our pullback zones that we print on the Slingshot, and we produce then a type 1 sell. There's 3 types of trades. We then look down to the bias depth heat map. All 6 time frames are red. There's our confirmation. We have fresh air from the entry line to the next support zone. We've gone through target 1, target 2, target 3. We say a minimum of target 2. So we've got fresh air. We take the trade. Look what happens. Comes all the way down to that zone Eventually it comes back out and takes the trailing stop if you wish to use that trailing stop as a management. Next, we get a sell. It found support at that support zone, comes back down again. It pulls back. We get a pullback zone because it meets the criteria. We get a sell signal there. We've got confirmation, but we've got no fresh air. We don't take the trade. Look what happens. It goes against us. We then get a buy signal, but we've got no confirmation. On the bias depth heat map, we're green, yellow and red. There's no confirmation there. So even though we've got fresh air up until the next resistance zone, we've not got the confirmation. We don't take the trade. Again here, we get a type 1 buy. We've got no confirmation. As it happens, it would have triggered and come back and taken out the stop. It didn't work. Even though we've got fresh air, we didn't get the confirmation. Type 3 sell. We've got confirmation here, but we've got no fresh air. We don't take the trade. It turns around and goes back up again. And then finally, we get a buy signal here. We've got no confirmation. We've got no fresh air. We don't take the trade. The idea is to find the high probability trade. Signal, confirmation, fresh air. Let's have a look at one more example. So this is a 1000 volume chart. So I'm trying to use different charts here to show you the versatility of both the Guardian zones, the bias depth heat map, and then that signal generator by the Slingshot. So here we get a sell signal, moves down, pulls back into that first pullback zone. That's an 85% probability it's going to go and hit target 2. And look what it does, it's target 2. We've got confirmation, all 6 time frames are red. We've got lots of fresh air down to the next support, and this is a confluence of support zones. So this is a 15 and 1000 volume support zone here, really, really strong. The trade goes in, hits target 2, comes back, takes the trailing stop out, and then eventually does come back down to this big confluence of support zones provided by the Guardian zones. Then we get a buy signal, but we've got no confirmation. We've got lots of fresh air, but we haven't got the confirmation. We don't take the trade. Look what happens, comes back down again. We get a buy signal here. We've got no confirmation. We've got lots of fresh air. We're not going to take the trade. It's pointless looking back and saying, oh, we should have taken the trade. Look at the result. You don't know. You've not got a crystal ball. You've got to follow some rules. And these are the rules that has worked for me for 20 years. So now we get a type 2 signal to go long after a little pullback. We haven't got confirmation. We've got lots of fresh air. We still don't do it. Then we get a type 1 buy. We've got full confirmation from the bias depth heat map. Lots of fresh air. We take the trade. This blue line here is the entry. So we do get into the entry, comes back down, finds support at this 30-minute zone, doesn't take the stop out because it's below the zone here, and then continues to go on and on and on. This red line here is the trailing stop that's printed by the Slingshot software to manage the trade. So again, 2 good opportunities here, but it's about being patient and following the rules. Signal, confirmation, fresh air. Look at this double bottom here, really, really strong double bottom, and something we should always keep an eye on when these sort of things happen. So even though we're taking heat here, there's a big 30-minute zone here produced by the Guardian zones. This is real good not to panic. But again, if we do panic, okay, and we get out, look what happens later. Double bottom, understand behavior, double bottom at the 30-minute zone, really strong support. We've got confirmation all 6 time frames before it comes back through that entry line for that type 1 buy. We have a second bite at the cherry, and then it goes hell for leather. So remember, very, very simple. Signal plus confirmation plus fresh air equals trading opportunity. Using technology and software with algorithms takes away a lot of that work to give you some three simple rules. It's just simple addition: signal, confirmation, fresh air, trade. Hopefully that helps. Check out the links below. These are all on NinjaTrader for the Slingshot, the bias depth heat map, and the Guardian zones.